Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Today I'm super excited to have the chance to sit down and film this video for two reasons. Most importantly, I get to talk to you about the BOXWALLA Beauty Box from August, which features two beautiful brands, Verden and Votary. I'm sure many of you are very familiar with Votary because that brand has been featured several times now already with BOXWALLA. And then Verden is a brand that was created by the founders of Votary, which I think is really interesting. So the box this month is absolutely beautiful. And then I'm also really excited to be able to sit down to talk to you today because this is a very spontaneous video. I didn't realize I was going to have the house to myself for a little bit of time this morning. So it's very spontaneous. My hair is absolutely disgusting today. Tomorrow is my wash day. So the hairstyle you're seeing right now is actually me just pulling my hair back from when I washed my hair this morning, and then I just kind of pulled it back a little bit more or a little down so that it looked a little bit more presentable. Put some very easy makeup on my face for filming here today. So this is just going to be a real quick video so that I could share the box, which actually just arrived at my doorstep yesterday. So I haven't had that much experience with these products, although I have used all of them. And I have to tell you, I am really loving what I have experienced so far. So just to tell you a little bit about BOXWALLA, it is a bi-monthly box. So if you do decide to subscribe, you will get a box every other month. If you decide to get the type of box where you can cancel the box at any time, the box will be $59.95. If you do a subscription where you can get 3 boxes, so that would be 6 months of boxes, that will be $49.95. If you do go ahead and subscribe for a year, where obviously you would be getting 6 months worth of boxes, that is also $49.95. So those are the options for subscription. So like I said, the brands that are featured here are Votary and Verden, and those are both founded by the same people. Their names are Arabella Preston and Charlotte Semler, and they are both from Britain. And as I mentioned, many of you are probably already very familiar with Votary, so let's go ahead and start there. I was so excited for this first product, which is the Votary Super Sensitive Cleansing Cream. This is what the box looks like. And I absolutely love cleansing creams. And this one has exceeded my expectations. I have already used this a couple times now. I used it this morning and I used it yesterday evening. I used it this morning, obviously, as my morning cleanse. It did an excellent job of just kind of getting off the sweat from last night. I was kind of warm during my sleep, and I typically don't use cleansers in the morning unless I do feel like I've kind of sweat overnight. So this did a really nice job of gently cleansing my skin this morning. But where I was most impressed was using this yesterday evening before I got in the shower. And I'll show you that texture, and you'll see that, of course, it's very creamy. I mean, it's a cleansing cream, but the texture of it is really thick and very hefty. So it is really great for massage. And so that's what I did last night. I used a generous amount on my skin and used it for a really lovely massage for several minutes on my skin before I got into the shower. And then I went ahead and just left it on my skin while I did a quick rinse off shower, and then rinsed off the cleansing cream, obviously, while I was in the shower. So I basically used it as a flash mask, and it did a lovely job of just cleansing off the day. I had SPF on. I was very grimy because I played tennis, and then I also went for a walk yesterday. And it just did a really lovely job of getting off the SPF and the grime. I didn't have a whole lot of makeup on. I think I just had mascara and eyeliner on yesterday. But yeah, it did a really great job of cleansing my skin. So I was super impressed with that. Now, I do need to read off of the card that BOXWALLA sent along. I did not have time to take my own notes. But let me go ahead and just tell you a little bit about what is in the cleansing cream. You know, they do say that it's a rinse-off cleansing cream that melts away dirt, impurities, and makeup effortlessly while supporting the skin's barrier function. Would definitely agree with that statement. It is made in a base of aloe leaf and formulated with 21 super seed oils like cranberry, chia, blueberry, raspberry, and more to nourish and soothe the skin. It also contains oat extract to calm and support the skin. So it is a very lovely, thick, creamy cleansing cream. It is made for sensitive skin. There is no scent in here. So for those of you who really prefer unscented skincare, you will really appreciate this. And I really love it so far. Like I said, I've only used it 2 times. I don't know if I showed you the box, but this is what it looks like. It retails for $94. This is also a brand new product from Votary. So I think that is a really lovely addition to this box, and I am super impressed with it. Like I said, I was very excited about this product. I was very excited to try this product, and so far I am very impressed with it. And I feel like in terms of first impressions, as far as cleansers go, I feel like my first impressions typically do stay with me throughout the course of my experience of a cleanser, especially if it is unscented. Sometimes scents can then get irritating as I use them moving forward. But since this is unscented, there's no scent to get irritated by with this particular product. So I think I'm going to continue to love it. And I have a very exciting trip coming up in September. My husband and I are going to be going to Italy and France. And I think that this is a great size to travel with on a long trip. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks, and I think this is a great size for that. So far, first impression, have fallen in love with this, and I think I will continue to really be loving this product. And then moving to the next product is the Votary Natural Glow Day Cream. Obviously, this is the box, and this is what the jar looks like. This retails for $124, and then just to mention, the box as a whole retails for $255. This is a very thick, luxurious cream. And I have gotten the chance to use this a couple times, but it really feels nice, thick, and creamy on the skin. But then once you do start rubbing it in, it absorbs very quickly, and it does not have a hyper dewy finish at all. It soaks into the skin very, very quickly. And I'm not going to say that it has a matte finish, but the finish is very natural. Like I said, not glowy and not dewy at all. So for those of you who do not want to have that type of finish on your skin, you would definitely really enjoy this. I think this would be great for oilier skins, particularly at nighttime. Even though this is a day cream, oilier skins might enjoy this quite a bit at nighttime. In terms of ingredients, it has micro encapsulated safflower oleosomes, which are tiny droplets of oil suspended in micellar capsules found naturally in safflower seeds. They slowly release moisture into the skin, keeping it soft, plump, and dewy. It also includes anti-inflammatory plant ferments of radish, pomegranate, and colamung that soothe the skin, protecting it from free radical damage while supporting the skin's barrier function. There's also pichia yeast ferment that firms and soothes the skin, and bakuchiol, which is a wonderful antioxidant that helps reduce fine lines. We've spoken a lot about bakuchiol on this channel. It also helps improve skin elasticity, reduce fine lines, like I said, and fight signs of photo damage. So anyway, I used this cream this morning. I just cleansed my skin, like I said, with their cream cleanser, misted my skin, and then I used the Great Skin Serum from Merit. And then I used this on top of that, and that's all I used in terms of skincare. And I do really feel like it has provided great moisturization, also some very good hydration, and my skin feels very nice and like plump and very hydrated, very moisturized, and did a really nice job of, let's see, I didn't actually use foundation on my skin today. I just used the Clé de Peau concealer under my eyes and then just dabbed it a little bit on my face and then just used the brush to kind of like buff it out all over my skin. And I do feel like it created a nice base for that. So I am really enjoying this so far. I do feel like I'm gonna get great use out of this during the day, not so much at night. I mean, they don't call it a night cream, so I would not expect this to be a night cream for myself, but if I did want to use it at the nighttime, I would just add a couple of drops of oil into this to give it that boost of moisturization that I would prefer in the evening. But overall, I feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful cream for the daytime. And so far I am impressed with it. And then lastly is the Verden d'Orangerie hand cream. And this is absolutely beautiful. Just right off the bat, I love the packaging. I love this very simple, elegant box, as well as the really simple, elegant tube. I think this tube is a wonderful size for keeping in your handbag, keeping it in the car. Like I said, I'm gonna be traveling, so I think this is a really nice size for travel. I also think it's just a really nice size to have at the bedside. This has a really nice texture, which I think is due to the shea butter, which is the second ingredient in here. So the texture of this, like the face cream, is nice and creamy, smooths onto the skin absolutely beautifully, feels so smooth, thick, luxurious, has a nice weight to it, yet it is not super greasy. It is not like that glowy, dewy type of texture on the skin. It's just very moisturizing, has a little bit of a tack to it, which is due to the shea butter. If you're familiar with products that have a lot of shea butter in it, you will know what I'm talking about in terms of a little bit of that tackiness to it. And I know that tacky is not the most elegant word, but I think you'll know what I'm talking about when I just say a little bit of that tacky feeling, which goes away very quickly as the hand cream just soaks right into the skin. And then after several minutes, your skin just feels so smooth, silky, and supple. It's just an absolutely beautiful hand cream. I really love it. I've used it several times now, actually. I used it right when I got it. I was absolutely dying to get it on my skin as soon as the box arrived yesterday. And then I think I used it last night, and then I used it right away this morning, and now I'm using it right now, obviously on camera. And this scent is absolutely gorgeous. They describe it as an orange blossom scent, but for me, I really get a lot of petite grain in here. I don't think they've listed petite grain. They just say parfum on the ingredient list and then in parentheses fragrance, but rest assured, if all natural ingredients are important to you, especially in fragrance, they do specify that the fragrance does come from natural origin. And I really do feel like there must be petite grain in here because it really does have that grounding petite grain feeling to me. Sometimes orange blossom and in particular neroli can get almost a little too cloying for me. I don't know what it is about neroli, but with neroli, I can kind of get fatigued by neroli, especially, and I've mentioned this before in the past, especially neroli in skincare, like on my face. I just really don't like neroli on my face. I definitely prefer it in skincare, such as in a hand cream or a body lotion or even in a perfume, but I do like it to be very balanced. And what I'm getting from the scent profile from D'Orangerie is that petite grain kind of grounded balance that I prefer. So anyway, I am really loving the scent profile of this. I think it's really beautiful, but you definitely do need to like a citrus forward, almost like a Soliflor kind of scent. And I do want to let you know that the founders of Votary, I can't remember if I mentioned their names, Arabella Preston and Charlotte Semler. While Votary does lean unscented, I can't remember if all of their products are unscented. Verden definitely seems to be all about fragrance. And in fact, on this card here, BOXWALLA does state that Verden centers around natural fragrance rituals. So I am really excited to explore more from Verden to see what they have in their product line, particularly maybe more lotions and bath washes. I actually do not know what they have. So I'm really excited to check out what they offer, what other scent profiles they have, because D'Orangerie is so beautiful that I feel like anything else that they do is probably just as exquisite. So yes, this is absolutely stunning. And if you cannot tell, overall, I think this box is really, really beautiful. I tend to stay away from being too effusive about these boxes because I really don't want to try to like sell anybody on buying something that they don't need. But if these products seem like something that you're leaning towards, if there is a product in here that you've been thinking that you really do need in your skincare arsenal, like in particular, a cleansing cream, or if you do need a day cream, or if you have been needing a hand cream, then I do think this would be the perfect box for you to get, because I really feel like this is a wonderful value for these products. So anyway, I do wholeheartedly endorse this box. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. And if you do have any questions about any of these products or BOXWALLA in general, please do not hesitate to ask me down below, because if I can't answer your question, I can get the answer for you from Lavanya, who is one of the owners and founders of BOXWALLA. She is always very good about getting back to me pretty quickly with answers to your questions. And I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it so much. And if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. It helps out my channel so much. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it so much if you would do so. And I hope you all have had wonderful summers, and I hope you're looking forward to the fall. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.